Chakras are known as centers of activity for the reception, assimilation, and transmission of life energies. In the ancient writings, it is said that there are up to 88,000 chakras. However, there are 7 primary chakras, which will be focused on in this presentation. Chakras are not actual physical organs, but rather energy centers. They make up the thoughts and feelings we experience in our everyday lives. Though they are not actual physical parts, chakras can be measured as patterns of electromagnetic activity centered around the major nerve ganglia. Through modern physiology, we can see that the 7 chakras correspond to the 7 main nerve ganglia along the spinal column. It is believed that each main energy center is connected to our being on several different levels: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. Every organ, gland, and body system is connected to a chakra, and each chakra is connected to a color vibrational frequency. Chakras are the core centers for our mind-body system. Psychologically speaking, chakras are patterns of consciousness belief systems through which we experience and create our world around us. The chakra system is used in a variety of different ways. Some of the uses include therapy, personal growth, and medical diagnosis. Chakras can be opened, closed, or anything in between at any point. It all depends on the person's state of consciousness and the healthiness of the chakra. The quality and quantity of energy that one encounters on a particular plane has to do with how open or closed the respective chakra is. When a chakra center is out of balance, it generally means that it is overactive or underactive, or possibly congested or blocked. If this happens, it is usually felt on a mental, emotional, or physical level. If one of the chakras is disabled or problematic, it will be easy to tell which parts of the body are affected and what emotions will be disrupted. Each of the chakras are interrelated, so if one is dysfunctioning, another chakra could be affected as well. The term chakra means wheel or turning in the ancient Sanskrit language. Chakras are also known as lotuses, symbolizing the unfolding of flower petals as the unfolding or opening of the chakras. Each of the chakras is represented by a symbol of a lotus that has varying amounts of petals. Our body chakras are constantly rotating, and through them we take in energy from our surroundings. These energies come from plants, animals, other people, the sun, the moon, and the planets. The first reference to chakras is found in the Vedas, the most ancient religious texts of India. These date from around 1500 BCE. In another source, the Yoga Upanishads, there is specific mention of the techniques used to activate the chakras. There are writings of chakras as psychic centers of consciousness in the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. It is said that Vishnu, a Hindu avatar, descended to earth, having in his 4 arms a chakra, a lotus flower, a club, and a conch shell. The main text about chakras that first came about in the West is called the Serpent Power. This was written in 1919 by an Englishman named Arthur Avalon. Chakras were first associated with the goddess Kundalini. She is described as a sleeping serpent coiled 3.5 times around the first chakra at the base of the spine. When the Kundalini is awakened, she climbs upward through the chakras along a path known as the Sushumna. This column is the central channel that connects the chakras to their various dimensions. Kundalini awakens each of the chakras along the way. When this process is fully completed, the person is said to be fully enlightened. At this time, the person is able to experience new and higher states of consciousness. This experience creates an unceasing desire for understanding. In addition to Sushumna, there are 2 alternate channels that control the yin and yang energies. These channels, Ida and Pingala, twist in figure 8-like patterns around each chakra and run alongside of the Sushumna. These energies represent the female and male aspects within ourselves. The first chakra is the root chakra, which is also known as Muladhara. In Sanskrit, Mula means root and Adhara means support. The element associated with this chakra is earth, which represents form and solidarity. The root chakra is located in the area of the coccyx between the anus and the perineum. It is linked with the sciatic nerve, which travels from the sacral plexus down through the legs. This is our connection to the ground below us, rooting us to earth and the material world. The representation of this energy center is a lotus flower with 4 petals and a square in the middle. For each of the chakras, there are one or more Hindu deities associated. The ones connected to the first chakra are Brahma and Dakini. Muladhara is primarily concerned with survival and consciousness. It deals with stability, the will to live, self-preservation, the sense of trust and security, and groundedness. The main sensory function associated with this chakra is smell. If there are any problems with this chakra, a person will experience lassitude, apathy, and a lack of trust in life. Physical problems can include obesity, hemorrhoids, constipation, and sciatica. Svadhisthana, or the sacral chakra, is the second chakra along the Sushumna. Its Sanskrit meaning is sweetness or loveliness. It is related to our feminine side of nature, sexuality, and the general enjoyment of life. Water is the main element that is linked to the sacral chakra. Located just above the sacrum and the sexual organs, it is also known as the sexual chakra. This chakra is associated with the gateway to a more intense love of life, creative energy, enjoyment, and sensuality. The energy directs the entire sacral and pelvic area, along with the circulatory and lymphatic systems. It also regulates the glandular function of the ovaries and testes. Svadhisthana is known to sharpen all the senses, but especially taste. If there are any disruptions with this chakra, a person will have jealousy, persistent anxiety, diminished sexual desire, addiction, aggression, and feelings of guilt. The third chakra is known as Manipura, or the navel chakra. Its symbol is represented as a flower with 10 petals. Also known as the shining jewel, this chakra is overseen by 3 deities, Lakini, Rudra, and Agni. Though it is called the navel chakra, it is actually located in the stomach. Fire is the symbolic element that represents this energy wheel. The central themes of this chakra focus on willpower, self-confidence, personality, self-development, self-control, feelings, sensitivity, power, and forcefulness. It is related to the formation of a healthy personality. A person who has a well-developed chakra in this area displays confidence in themselves and their abilities, high energy, a zest for life, and a strong personality. If one has problems associated with this chakra, they will experience apathy, insecurity, lack of feeling, and a diminished sense of self. Or they will experience the opposite feelings, including arrogance, an overwhelming need for power, a need to control, thoughtlessness, and fits of rage. Some of the physical problems associated with dysfunctions of this chakra include ulcers, diabetes, and hypoglycemia. The fourth chakra, Anahata, is located in the heart. The Sanskrit meaning for Anahata is whole or unbroken. This chakra is important in that it connects the 3 lower chakras to the 3 upper chakras. Its representation is a flower with 12 petals and is associated with the sense of touch. The central themes of this chakra include love, compassion, empathy, tolerance, openness, and warm-heartedness. These altogether form the foundation of one's humanity and their feelings for others. The 2 deities that are linked to the heart chakra are Isa and Kakini. The functions of the immune system depend on whether or not the chakra is well developed. This energy center consists of the giving of feelings as opposed to loving for one's own personal pleasure. It stands for humility, brotherly love, and devotion. When this chakra's energies are disrupted, the person can become heartless, bitter, lonely, have difficulty connecting to others, and even a loss of sense of self. Physical problems associated with this chakra include asthma, high blood pressure, heart disease, and lung disease. Vishuddha, or the throat chakra, makes up the 5th energy center along the Sushumna. It is also known as the neck chakra or communication chakra. The Sanskrit meaning of Vishuddha is pure. The symbol for this chakra is a flower with 16 petals. Its associated element is ether. The central themes include communication, verbal ability, inspiration, truthfulness, intelligence, synthesis, creativity, and musical talent. This energy center is located by the cervical vertebrae near the larynx. The Hindu deities associated with the throat chakra are Sakina and Sadashiva. The energies of this chakra influence the functioning of the neck, jaw, larynx, esophagus, windpipe, neck, shoulders, thyroid, and parathyroid glands. These energies control respiration and the voice. Highly developed Vishuddhas will include balances in the world of feeling and thought, great verbal ability, able to get their message across, and ability to express feelings. This chakra is the basis for the sense of hearing,